Welcome to Yellow Skunk Farms. Quick disclaimer, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21 years or older, please leave now. Channel is for educational purposes only. Thank you. Check this out. I don't want to miss this if I can help it. The black soldier fly has been captured by a jumping spider. That's a huge jumping spider. That's caught a black soldier fly. I'm trying to get it to focus the best I can, but he's right up in the light. Look at that. Look how big he is. Oh, I've never seen a jumping spider that big. I mean, he's been eating good. Real good. That thing is ginormous. Let's see if I can get him to turn around without jumping on me. That's crazy. Biggest one I've ever seen. And we put down the IMO 5 the other day, and we got black soldier flies. That's why that jumping spider, I mean, we just have a ton of them flying around in here. The jumping spider got lucky and caught one, but that's the result probably of us bringing in the tomato and the apple. Remember, we got the banana peels in here that we laid down. And this is what those black soldier fly larvae love. They love the tomatoes and the apples and the bananas. We'll get black soldier, and we brought in the new IMO, so I'm sure I had larvae in there. And obviously, they hatched. Where we plucked off those leaves the other day. This is the one that's by itself, and then this is a whole nother one back here. These are elephant ears, or what I call elephant ears. The scientific term I can't pronounce. There's another one. They're everywhere in here. There's another one. They just pop up everywhere. And we've got the English ivy that we're going to be working around. There's another elephant ear. Got them everywhere. So I just thinned these out just a little bit, and what you see is I've taken the inner, so this leaf here I'll leave, but the inner one that was clogged up in here, bound up. Just like over here, the one that all those inner ones there, I removed. I'm gonna leave I took a couple of the bottom ones off as well, but a lot of the ones I take off aren't getting any light anyway. So I want to leave my solar panels. You know, I want my bush, but I also need that airflow. So there's a fine line. You know, and if I get something like this, you know, I can either work it around or take that center finger off. Don't take the whole leaf, take the middle finger, and that'll open up that light hole. It'll allow light to get to this lower branch. We'll get bigger and better bud down down here because that light will penetrate. But we're not even in flower yet, so we're gonna let these get just bush on the outside, nice and open and air on the inside. You know, I need the airflow in here. I have high humidity. You know, I'm up around 70, in the 70s, which is where I want to be, and which is where most, you know, the temperature around, what was it? Well, it got down to frost. Hopefully last night was our final frost. I hope. But the weather map seems to, the Weather Channel seems to say that it looks like it was our last frost last night. It got a little cold in here. Humidity got a little high. You can see the plants couldn't transpire, but hopefully we can get the heat back up in here. You see we got a little overwater. You can see a little curl there. This plant's always had that though. It's always been a little overwatered. Just hasn't liked where I put it. I probably should have put it more back in it, but I had two in here, and I had the male. I had to remove the male, but I probably should have planted it back off of the creek a little bit more. We planted it up against the creek, and that might be too much. And we're pulling too much water in up out of here right now. Anyway, we're probably going to have to come in here and pull some of this grass out from it. All of this here is in the creek and wicking a tremendous amount of water. You can see it's wicking it and saturating this soil. So I don't even have to water it. It stays wet. But the reason it stays wet is because all this grass is wicking that water up. So we can just come through and pull some of this out. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the life in there is going to be incredible. So that's what's wicking this water. A tremendous amount of it too. So what we do is come around, pull some of it out. We'll chop and drop with grandma's shears. Wherever we put it, we'll come in and chop and drop it. We'll just chop it up with our scissors. If you're wondering what this is our aerator. This is our intelligent tillage here. Like, biology can make things tight. I want to aerate every once in a while. Keep that air going down into that root zone. Push some of this stuff down in there. Really good. This outdoor, this stuff, these things here are going crazy. I watered a little, like I said, you can see the temperature got a little low last night. Got a little low. And we watered them. Wow, they need to be watered again now. They sucked it on up. It's 80 degrees in here. It should be like 83, 84. It probably got down to in the 70s last night. I'd have to check the old pulse meter over here. So we also, oh yeah, they cleaned that nicely last night. All that was completely full of poo, creek waste. What we did was, I'll show you what we did. So I can get it to come on. So I'll just set this down in here. Oops. There's our turtle. So we'll set that right there. And then I'll run my hand through the creek. This one's looking nice and bushy, huh? Looks like that one handled the weather pretty nicely. This one too. Nice bushy plants. Gonna be good. Gonna be a good one over there. Oh, what was I doing? Just do this a little bit. And this pad will catch all this waste and debris and stuff that just builds up, you know, algae and stuff on these roots. The algae on the roots are okay because this algae is photosynthesizing and actually helping the roots and the plant grow. Can get a little much though sometimes. We want to Take off the excess. We don't want it to suffocate. So there's a line here, you know. There's a suffocation line. You want some, but you don't want too much. Too much of anything can hurt you. You know, eat too many bananas can kill you. Too much water can kill you. So water is life, but it also needs to be regulated for your benefit and Mother Nature's. So what I'm doing is just ripping out some of this grass to regulate that water flow, because we don't want too much. We want some, we don't want too much. And that's what's happening here. It'll start to just wick up so much water, which is put that down in there, let that pad catch. And the fish and everything, the turtles will love that stuff. We'll bring this over here, chop this up right here. We can take that pad when we're done and put it in the soil in a different spot, like maybe over there. These are agates sent to us by Mask Creations. I love this one over here. It looks like an orange peel. Like an orange peel. Super cool. So let's go over here and take a short tour of the old Cooter and Scooter. Probably they're all, yeah, they're eating. They're all around the edge of the thing here. We're gonna have to add some water today. Definitely need to add a few gallons. Probably about 2 gallons of water needs to be added. The Monstera is beautiful. It's a monster, Monstera. And we got a new leaf opening up back there. So another 2 days, that'll be wide open. Just like this one. So, and the new project, haven't had a chance to do anything other than what we've already seen. Just, you know, had a holiday and kind of tweaked my back a little bit, so I'm kind of taking it easy on the rocks. Probably won't get to it today either. We got too much other stuff to go do. Business. So everything is looking good. Hopefully we can take these outside soon. We're going to go ahead and water these real quick. And after that we'll be done. With that being said, I appreciate everybody taking the time to watch, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.